so far. I gotta take this off now. Yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, we cut the front off. Took a bit. This is a poor job of wiring. Never ever just wire and just electrical tape. It's not a good job. Solder, shrink tube, and that was for my light. There's a nice little ground cable still kicking. Gotta give it a wash. Pretty sure there's a nipple on here to grease this. Could possibly do new tie rods. And a bit of a cleanup. So this was the paint. If I give that a wash, it'd look good. But it's time for a new coat. New year, new coat. So I've already sanded this pretty good. I think I might do a little more. I want to get some, I think some filler and just fill these in. The little spots and stuff. Divots. Those are not that bad. That area. That area maybe. But I'm not going to be picky. And I even ordered it's a USB charger for your plug-in USB ports in your phone and stuff, and it turns on green, color green, so at night it'll be illuminating a green light. To make my steering wheel quick release so then no one can jack my ride. Don't have any welding skills. Going to need to fix this up. So any tips? I gotta do a new one of these too, so I'm gonna have to cut this out and get another one welded in there. Oh, and I want to do a whole new one of these all the way back. The other one's fine. But this side, and I've been working on a little bit of this. Just going over the wires, seeing how they look. And see with the battery tray, you got the hookup right there for your cable to sit up in. They're held up by these things. Got that all done. Seems like it's staying pretty good. But the only way to truly tell is once I get my more engine in. A 420cc Ripper. Alrighty. Looks like it's kind of leaking out the sides maybe too. So, alrighty. This is just a small update of my golf cart. I gotta get this all sanded down, and then I almost think I want to get another one of these so then I have a matching pair, not this dickard. So I might just clean this up and do the same thing over here. Who knows? Afternoon. Before I prep this for sanding, you gotta always wash your stuff. So I gotta rinse this down. This is the color I had it a few years ago. It was pretty good color. I got pictures of it too on my PlayStation. But I'm not a professional at painting. Alright, I'll be right back because I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to find somewhere to put it up and get it set up for sanding. Alright, I got that all prepped up. This is the sandpaper I'm using, 150, and I even got this water resistant 220. I don't know if I'll be needing that, but who knows, we'll see. So right now I got one piece out of this. Well, I already sanded the back end a bit. I might have to redo a bit more on it. But here we go. Let's go to sanding. Not the perfect setup. Sucks when you don't have proper sanding tools. I'll bring you guys back out when I get this majority done. It's just going to take some time. Well, I could probably do a little better here. We're just going to take a little break, give it a wash, and let it dry and see what it looks like. Maybe I might touch it up a bit more. But I have to fix this up. I have to probably make the same thing over here, because that just looks ridiculous. But I guess for a cheap version of a side-by-side or an ATV, when I don't have that type of money, but if anybody wants to buy me a side-by-side, all means, you can buy it for me, send it to me. I'll definitely do some real romps with that, me and my dog. But for the meantime, I'm going to take a little break, because I've been sanding this non-stop. So I'm going to give it a wash. And then I'll give it another scrub, another sand down, because we're one step getting closer to primer now for the body. Alrighty then. You all have a great one. And it is a long weekend. Frigasack. No vehicle for me. Don't know what I'm doing. Because, well, you know, when you have no friends, you tend to don't do nothing. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's time. We're gonna flat black primer. Prepping. I already sanded. I used soap and water, washed it, let it dry. Now let's get the first coat of primer on here. And I'm going to do a light coat. That's not really light. The primer doesn't have to look the greatest. It's the paint that will pop. This is just to protect it. And so it can adhere to something. Yeah, I could probably just get away with sanding and maybe just painting it. But what in good is that? Just painting and then it gets dull after a few months. I like to have a good job. I'll let that sit for a little bit, 20 minutes, and I'll do another coat here. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's do a second coat here. Like I say, I'm not a professional at this. Whew. That gets tiring pushing that down. I know there is a thing that you can put over these, but I think it's only certain types of nozzle types. But I'm not 100% because, like I say, I'm not a professional. I just do stuff to make it look good, and maybe one day I'll be able to do something really spectacular in painting. But it's not my hobby. But I do like painting stuff. I like wrenching on a mortar. I like dirt bikes, quads, side by sides. This is just a cheaper version of a quad or side by side. don't got that much money, so this is the next best thing. Especially when you got 4 wheels, 2 wheels with a motor and hitting the trails in the bush. That is the fun part. Yep, they'll just leave it like that, and we're good, and we can go romping with that. No paint job, no nothing. That's good enough. Not. I will be doing a paint job, but you know that's going to take some time. So I don't know, what color should I go? Some of you are saying camo, like kind of a digi gray camo. Well, I don't like the digi camo, never did. It's got to be the original stuff, original camo painting. Black was the original color before that I put it, but I'm thinking of something different. I want to build this card up a bit for project videos and project romping around. So I just gotta let that just dry up a bit, cure, harden. And I'm definitely gonna have to go buy another can so I can do that one. So that'll be part 2 for that back end. This will be part 1. And if I was to do camo, like I say in one of my videos, some of the painting doesn't come out all the same unless you're a pro or a professional at painting. Me, I ain't. But I can throw patterns together and probably make a really crazy camo scheme, because, well, we live out in the bush, so I got all the trees, long grass, whatever that I can use, ferns. I don't know. I'm more aligned thinking just going black again, because it is a pretty sleek color on any vehicle. Black rims, but maybe even black and blue, a dark kind of blue or something. But I still got a lot of work to do. Like, for instance, I want to get another piece of this, like, so I can have a brand new piece. Maybe that's still pretty good and solid. Clean up, I guess, all this stuff. That just looks kind of tack welded. So maybe we'll put some bead, maybe get someone to weld this up a little more stronger. I'm not sure. Definitely a new piece here. A new rock arm or whatever you call these, with a plate, and then I'll pick up a battery box for a 12 volt and slap my battery in that, and even maybe get some protector for the 12 volt battery, so when it sits in there, an insulation, whatever you want to put it. Yeah, slowly but coming along, slowly but surely. I even want to mock these up so they're consoles and sealed, both sides. And then I'm going to use one of my decks that I got, because I got 3 CD players, but one doesn't have, I don't think they have the jack for the MP3, but I'll have to find out. If not, I might have to think of something different. Really do want to get a lift on this, a little more higher up. That's basically my ground clearance. All that. And then you can see way back there, that little hump coming down. That's my diff. So I gotta make an armor plate for that. Can't have no sticks, no logs, no rocks or boulders smoking that, because it'll be game over then. Even if you were to crash something somewhere into one of these, like, yeah, I guess these are A-arms. So I can probably get a quad and use the A-arms from that and the shocks. But I'm not that type of mechanical yet, or I'm not that good on figuring stuff out like this. I'm not smart. I never was smart. But I know how to do a few things. So if anybody has any tips or spare parts, whatever. Mainly I need to get the clutch off my motor, because that's the only thing that's holding me up right now. If I can get that clutch off, I can go romping out in the bush. Even if this is being painted, it still take out just frame and everything. Alrighty. I might do another little small coat on this, but that is good for now, for part one of the front end of my golf cart being primed. One step closer to being painted. So, pow!